Nigel Farage, you saw on the front page of the Sunday Times that apparently David Cameron is going to debate with you after all. Are you delighted by that? Are you impressed?
Yeah, until you read the small print, and then it doesn't really make a promise like that at all. No, I think what David Cameron does very often is he makes these promises, vague promises, and then doesn't actually deliver afterwards. I don't think he's got any intention of allowing me into any of these debates. I don't know, perhaps Ed wants to debate with me. I'd be very happy to.
Would you debate with him?
Look, my view on the debates is that we've got to have the TV debates as we had at the last general election. I think David Cameron is doing everything he can to wriggle out of them and more briefings and confusing messages. It's up to the broadcasters who they invite, whether they invite Nigel. My main desire is that the debates go ahead. I think the Prime Minister doesn't own these debates, the British people own these debates, and he can't wriggle out of them.
But rather than getting stuck on who is going to be the 3 or 4 in the big debates, couldn't we have lots of debates between leaders? Would you debate with Nigel Farage if that was available to you?
Well, look, the main thing for me is having these general election debates. Nick Clegg debated Nigel Farage. Others can judge how well he got on.
Europe.
Yeah,
Come
on.
But
what
I
I
say, want a referendum. You don't trust the British people to make their minds up on this. Let's have a head-to-head on that question.
Well, I'm happy to have debates, Nigel, about all of the main issues that we face. But as I say, my main desire is to have general election debates. We're all going around the country talking to voters about the issues at this election.
Yeah, but this is a European election we're fighting in 2 weeks' time.
You would debate with Nigel Farage?
No, look, what I'm saying is that what we want is general election debates, and that's where my focus is. And frankly, I think we need to get David Cameron to the debates. I think there are 2 people who could be Prime Minister after the next election. I want David Cameron at those debates. If the broadcasters want to invite Nigel, that's fine with me.
Oh, so if a broadcaster sets up a debate between yourself and Nigel Farage, you won't turn up?
As part of our overall general election debates with David Cameron and Nick Clegg. But look, that is the way these debates served the public at the last general election, and I think they can serve them again.
Could you take him on and beat him in a debate, do you think?
I do think that, but I think that the focus for me is these general election debates.